ordinarily, I am not supposed to be holding this discussion with you. But having discussed with my son, I now know how he wants to be with your daughter.
Your Majesty, the Prince equally made his intentions towards my daughter known to me.
So, can you tell me what it is going to cost for your daughter to say yes to the proposal already made on her by my son? Why is she holding back? My son already proposed to her. Why is she not saying yes? Or are you confirming to me here and now that you are grooming your daughter for someone else?
Your Majesty, I'm very, very sorry about how the Prince feels. But in all honesty, I don't see how I can change anything.
Listen to me. Your Academy, there is something I need to explain to you.
I'm all ears.
My son is not just the crown prince of this kingdom. He is equally the heir apparent to the throne. Practically all the maidens of this land and even beyond fight one another for his attention. They all want to be with him, for he is the best. Is there a way you can equally communicate with your daughter for her to equally see what everybody has seen? That my son that we are talking about is the best any woman can have around here?
Your Majesty, I wish I could. But my daughter is not an everyday maiden. Probably you must have heard about her.
Exactly. Your daughter is a good woman, if not the best. And that explains why I want her to end up with my son.
Your Majesty, there are circumstances surrounding her birth.
What circumstances?
Maybe if I tell you, you will understand that I have no influence over her choice of a husband. You know that all my life depends on this man. And with what just happened, it feels like I'm losing my life. If the fire got other farms around mine, maybe I will not be so much bothered. But strangely, the fire destroyed all my farmlands in a way that nothing was spared. Nothing. Great Silverland, what have you to say?
Has erupted in our land. This said fire consumed the farm of only one man. The other lands and farms around his were not burned. This has never happened in this land. What led to it? Speak to me.
Please, let them know that I am ready for any sacrifice. If I have offended them in any way, let them speak to me. I, Ichio Okanme, shall know what to do.
She shall give birth to a child that will resurrect the spirit of Oboma. Your wife shall bring forth a child whose destiny is tied to that of the chosen one. The chosen one that will bring prosperity and fruitfulness back to the people. The one that will raise the sacred staff.
Even though you have abandoned my main reason of coming to you, and now talking about my unborn child, are you still talking about the same great Obama?
Yes. The same Obama that dances away untimely death but brings prosperity and fruitfulness to the people.
The same spirit that men have died trying trying to resurrect.
It's your kind of man. Your wife will bring forth a child that will resurrect the spirit of Obama, the son of Obama.
It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. Okay? I heard what happened. And I said, let me come and console you. And to advise you to that it is not the end of the world. Just stop crying, okay?
He was aware. He was aware that the staff of Obama was trying to kill people. Yes, he went and attempted to lift it. He died on the spot.
It's okay. You don't need to blame him. The point is that the spirit of the staff has already left the staff. And that is why it has been killing people. Which explains why backwardness has overtaken us. It's alright. We are just hoping that one day the gods will hear from us. Okay?
Where would that be? Nothing that just died was my only brother.
I know. You cannot question the gods. Huh? You can't question them. At their own time, they will do all things right. Great sea of our land. Men died while they tried to lead the staff of Obama. Some died while they tried to touch the same staff in order to receive blessings. It has been confirmed that the spirit of Obama has left our land.
And so true prosperity has left our land. People have passed through so many experiences in our land. For instance, people plant crops and end up losing everything to fire.
So,
Do you remember a thing?
so what has this got to do with me? Is Obama the cause of the infamy?
The child has been chosen to help bring back prosperity by bringing back the spirit of Obama.
Even though that sounds impossible, I shall not doubt you because you are the eye of the gods. You see what others do not see. But
I have nothing more to say. You are blessed by being an instrument of the new era that is to come.
so, what has the gods have to say about my farm that was gotten by fire?
It's their way of drawing your attention to what is to be. I have said all that I am asked to say.
Amuma video, Amuma ndemo.
She has brought forth your child.
Oh, may the gods be blessed. Hey, how are they?
Mother and child are really dead. She is a replica of your wife.
She?
Yes.
She?
You may go in and see her.
CBN, your administration has been trusted over the years.
How? Any reason to doubt me?
I hate to think so, but it looks so to me. Unfortunately, though,
Because of the sex of your child?
I'm happy you know that my wife brought forth a female child.
No, man. Your daughter has found favor in the eyes of the gods, and with Obama in particular, she is born with a great destiny.
See, honestly, your administration is becoming confusing. And
Nothing. Calm down, chill, so that you don't make mistake. Any man that will find a charm that will suppress her will definitely marry her by her blessing, and that blessing must be given by Obama. Two, I want you to understand that this same man is going to lift the sacred staff, and by doing so, he shall bring forth back prosperity and fruitfulness to his
There was never a day that I did not meditate on those words. And the more I do, the more confused and troubled I become.
The spirit of Oboma that shall be resurrected in my land. Ishiakanume, why didn't you mention this to me all these years? Why?
Your Majesty, I don't know. Maybe I was afraid to say it. Have you forgotten how the staff killed many men in the past? I didn't tell anyone because I don't want to lose my daughter. I don't want to lose her.
Now I know why she is unique. Now I can confidently say I know why she stands out.
As it is, I cannot influence my daughter over her choice of a husband. Isidienu made it categorically clear that she should never be forced to make a choice. He sounded it as a warning, Majesty.
But any man that finally humbles her will eventually marry her.
Exactly.
And through that same man, the spirit of Obama shall be resurrected in our land.
Absolutely correct.
Now everything is clear. Everything is making sense to me now. You see, I have every reason to be very, very angry with you. I don't possibly claim to be Majesty.
Maybe at the right time, I have
Right time. What right time are we talking about? That made this life circles around the future progress of this kingdom. The topic here is Obombada. Are you not aware?
I am aware.
You see what I mean? Now you admit before me that you know the topic is Obombada. Why would you keep such information from the king of the kingdom? Why?
the ministration in Christian country as administered to them in my house privately. I handled this issue privately, and I believe it is a private issue. That is why I kept it so.
Can't you see how the issue is not private? No, can't you see how the issue is all about the kingdom? You see, I called you here because I want you to tell me everything you know about the mission and the administration. When I say everything, I mean every single thing. So you sit down and start talking.
I agree with you that by every standard, Amuma, just like her name goes, is extremely beautiful.
Why then are you complaining that she's rejecting all her suitors? That's what she must do to register her importance.
Oh, excuse me, is that what she thinks? That she's important?
She is. If she's not, why will you be having headache because of her? Allow that maiden to be. Allow that maiden to choose the man she wants. And when that day comes, when she will choose that man, I hope to be the one.
I don't get it. Are you also interested in her?
Who in this kingdom, which young man in this kingdom is not interested in Amuma? Tell me. Allow that maiden to be. I know one day she will choose a man. And I see myself as the one.
Obombada will be brought back in my own time. Is this not a sign that the gods love me? Any man that humbles her shall become her husband. Then he will be the one that will resurrect the spirit of Obombada. If there is anybody that must be remembered for such a historical move, That person must be from the royal lineage. That person. That person must be my son.
Hey, when I tell you, oh yeah, zuo, afọ zuo, nkwo zuo, ozuzu gonu.
Well, asị na onye isi anyị na-awara ya ewere nke ya chụọ. You see, dear, the great seer of our land. I want you to understand that all these years, I kept it to myself. I did not go to the king with the information. He invited me to his palace. From the inquiries he was making, it became clear to me that I must tell him the circumstances and the prophecies that surrounded her arrival into this world.
Now you have told the king, what do you hope to achieve?
He was going to mandate me to convince my daughter Amuma to accept his son's proposal.
And now you have told him. Has he changed anything?
I'm hoping so, because I don't want to face the king on this issue again. If I had not told him what he needed to know, he will continue to press. Probably he will see me as an arrogant man or even an enemy.
If only I'm a robber, you're more. Let me repeat the message, in case you have forgotten. Your daughter, Amuma, is an embodiment of the spirit of Oboma. She must never be forced to make a decision of a life partner. Whoever that makes her to make such a decision will contend with the gods. The man will rise in power and might and will humble her. She will readily accept the man. Force her into marriage to any man that has not humbled her, and see that ancient fire that burnt only your farm rise again. Cheer, Okanume. This time around, it will consume your entire family. Don't say I did not warn you. If Onyamara, we are one.
This is so painful. And you have to bear the pain. That is the only way you can have your nerves strengthened and your fingers functioning again. Thank you so much. I feel better already. Your hands are so magical. Shinasa, I hope you're not going into your endless act of praising everything about me this morning. Please, I am not ready for your praises. I am not. You have qualified yourself with those few words. You are this outstanding maiden of our land that does everything differently. You're simply magical in all your actions and activities. I'm happy to be your friend. Shinasa, stop. Please. Singing your praise is all I want to do every day. Shinasa, enough. Enough already. Let's stop talking about this. I don't like it. Okay, you said you want us to go somewhere this morning. Where is it? Not anywhere outside this place. I want to show you something amazing I discovered in this land. Are you coming with me?
Amuma video, Amuma ndemo. Hey, Obama. Feature, ficha nikako. Hey, 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 Obama. Amumambirio, amumande.
Let me tell you something, Anadu. I do not see you as a man. In fact, all of you young men of this land who are killing themselves to have Amuma's wife are like chickens to me.
Come on, Ogusi. Stop insulting the young men of this land, for it will backfire.
And who tells you that I care? In those days, when men were still men, they would go to a diviner to make inquiries into the unknown. But what do we have today? Young men who do not make inquiries before making any move. And always, they will end up making mistakes and looking like fools.
Ogusi, why are you talking like this? Is it because I stopped you here?
Anadu, you did not stop me. Cannot stop me. I halted myself because I want to talk sense into you.
Are you serious? You talk sense into me. What sense?
Had it been you and other men of this land and men enough, you would have come to see a seer who would have told you that you cannot marry Amuma by merely going to talk rubbish to her every day. Ending up as her husband follows a rigorous process, which you young men do not even know. Ask yourself to know the things you have to know as a man before blocking my way. I am that fearless Oboma who will never seek permission before saying her mind.
Even Ogusi is even saying rubbish. So where are we going to see a maiden to marry in this land? Marry, everywhere, marry. Who are we going to marry then?
Okoloma, we have been standing here for a while now, and you haven't even said a single word to me. Or did you stop me here just so we can stare at each other?
I can spend all day standing staring at you. Without pleasure. Here is your sensation. The sun and the moon rise and set in your eyes. You are so beautiful, so perfect. You're beautiful and you know you're beautiful.
Thanks for the compliment. I sincerely appreciate. But then again, don't you think it's rather weird? Standing all day, staring at a maiden, praising her to the high heavens. It wouldn't put food on your table, would it?
Beautiful. There are lots of things that can keep a man going. Food is actually the least of them.
Really?
Yes.
I would want to know those things that keep you going as a man. Feel very free. Talk to me. I'm all ears.
My beautiful lady, I will not want you to stand and listen to me. Yeah? I'll create an atmosphere where you and I can sit here and can talk. I have a lot to tell you. But for now, you've been standing for a while. I would rather you leave and then some other time I can have you sit there. I'll tell you what I have to say.
Later then.
Yes. Bye.
Did I scare you?
Scare me? No, my friends, it didn't scare me.
Didn't I see you jump out of your skin?
No, not at all. How can a man jump out of his own skin by merely seeing another of his fellow man? No.
I saw you talk to him. Oh, was it my imagination?
I talked to Amuma. Do you have any problem with that?
Amuma. Amuma! What is the meaning of this? Why are you not talking to me? What do you mean what's the meaning of this? I am not talking to you because there is nothing to say. You asked me what we discussed, and I am telling you that we discussed practically nothing. Your brother cannot even talk to a woman. Wait. You mean you stood there with him all along, and he said nothing? I saw both of you talking. I suppose you heard what we discussed. because you did not stand far from where we stood. Please, can we continue to where you said we were going? Because I cannot wait to see the amazing thing you talked about. Or are you confirming my suspicion that you lured me out here to see your brother Okoloma and there is never a place you wanted us to go? How could you say a thing like that, Amuma? How could you? What do you mean by how could I say a thing like that? I will not tell you to swear Chinasa because I know you won't. But next time you want to play this game, prepare the man ahead.
Amuma, wait, let me explain, wait, Amuma, wait, listen.
Listen, sir. I am a warrior, and I do not believe in failures. For you not to have gotten that maiden up to this moment simply means there is something you are not doing right. What is it?
Well, you know that Amuma is not just another man. She's different. Getting her to accept my proposal is always difficult.
That is the more reason you have to go all out and find a way to make that maiden your wife.
Listen, son, no other maiden deserves you, just like no other man deserves her. Sometimes it's very hard to talk to her. Sometimes the aura that surrounds her weakens me. Listen, son, that singular reason of having an aura that can weaken you simply means that she is the one for you. Listen to me, my son. Just listen to me. That particular aura should not discourage you at all. I have no plans to give up on her. I love her so much.
Thank you. And let me tell you something. If there is anything you think I can do as king to make it possible for you to marry that lady, just let me know. And I'll spare it. I will see to it that you are that legend that will bring back the spirit of Oboma. It has to be you, my son.
I would want to know those things that keep you going as a man. Feel very free. Talk to me. I'm all ears.
An imbecile is better than me. She gave me all the time to say that which I should have said. Why didn't I say that thing which I planned to say? Why, Okoloma, why? Why?
Okoloma.
Baby, you're here.
Are you okay? I was here earlier today.
You here? I was out.
Today.
Baby, do I owe it to you to tell you everywhere I go to? Huh?
Was that for me?
You know what? Today is not a good day. It's a place important I need to be now. Excuse me.
What wrong did I do to him? What is eating him up? Hey! There is nothing one will not see in this kingdom.
Where are the meetings you're seeing? Where are they?
Wait. Are you not Amandi? The same Amandi that walks with the queens in the palace. What rubbish are you telling me? Are you mad? Yes. Have you lost it?
See, you are right when you say that my name is Amandi. But you are wrong to say that I work with the prince. It's true that I work in the palace, but only with the king.
Hey.
See, I'm
finally, the truth is that this thing I'm telling you now is from the bottom of my heart. Hey, I would like you to give it a second thought. Try.
Look at you. So, you're boldly asking me to be your woman. And you want me to give it a second thought. What gods?
Amuma, you see why you're different. Eh? You know how to use right word for every case. You said body. I am a bold man of women's kingdom. And I do what I want. Amuma, am I not better than those men? Those chicken-hearted men that cannot open their mouths before you. Amuma, think about it. Eh?
Wait. Hold on. Let me ask you a direct question, Amanda. If I become your woman as you want, do you think you have what it takes to get married to a woman like me? Do you think so?
Amuma, see now, eh? All these ones, they scam also are not instrument for marriage. See Amuma, if only you can say yes to my proposal, you will be the happiest woman in this kingdom.
Hey! Enough! Enough already! I have exhausted my patience with you. And now it is time for you to get out of this compound. And listen, let me warn you. If you leave this place, don't you ever in your miserable life return back to this house again. Don't you? I am warning you.
Me, miserable? Amma, don't use that word again. But I want you to understand something. That I am Andy. I am only a man among men. I promise you that I will come again and again, until you say yes to my proposal. I am the right man for you.
Hey.
Think about it. This is destiny, eh? Me and you. Forget all those.
Here.
I don't even know what to call you now.
I'm sorry, Chinasa. Whatever you say now will worsen everything. I feel sad within myself too.
You don't know what it took me to bring her out for us to talk to her the first time.
I know. You did a lot. I promise you, when you give me another opportunity, I will not waste that chance.
Really? Why are you here then? For me to bring her out again for us to talk to her? If that is your reason for coming here, my answer is no, before you even ask. If you want to talk to Amuma, you have to go to her father's house.
Please, Chinasa, you've been very helpful. I promise not to ruin the next chance I get. Please.
Okorondu, you have to do this on your own. You are a man, aren't you? I'm sorry, I didn't mean any insult. But I can't risk my friendship with Amuma by bringing her out again for you to talk to her. She suspected the first one. In fact, she knew I set it up myself.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm very serious. She almost made me swear that I didn't set it up. Please, if you want Amuma, you have to go get her on your own. Please.
Hi. What kind of trouble is this? Amuma, you are a maiden, just like every other maiden. And I will get you. I will get you.
My friend, everybody in this kingdom knows Amuma. She's very beautiful, and she's the one in the eyes of everyone in this kingdom.
So it's true. The rumor I heard is true. That you've gone to her house to talk to her. Who gave you the permission?
My prince, I don't need permission from anybody to talk to a free maiden of this kingdom. She's free, and I've gone to a place to.
Including a maiden you know I'm planning to get married to.
My prince, the maiden has not yet accepted your proposal. She's still turning you the way she's turning every other one in this kingdom.
And in your stupidity, you think you are the one she will listen to?
My prince, you never can tell. We're all trying our luck. She can fall to me, you know.
Hey, what is?
And you called yourself my friend. What now? Have you lost your tongue? Oh, you cannot speak again. Shame on you, James. Shame on you. Of all the men in this kingdom, my man, who is from your village, who is possibly even your brother, is the only one you want. You jump into conclusion without getting your facts. He walked out on me and ran off to you. What other facts do I need? Tell me. Berry, I keep wondering why you act as if Okoloma means anything to you. Yes, why? You are after men for material gains. And as far as I know, Okoloma is too good for that. He does not deserve someone like you. Allow him to get a maiden he deserves. Really? So, that maiden is you? Hmm? No, that maiden is Amuma.
What's with you and this walking stick, by the way? Can't you see how old and helpless I look without it? My friend, I'm complete now. Yes, sir.
Amuma video, Amuma demo.
How can I contend with a man of such insignificant status? Okorondu is not really that insignificant. He is doing well for himself. But then that does not give him the right to go after Amuma. Who does he think he is? And what does he think he has achieved? I am the prince of this land. And that puts you in the right position to get the best maiden. So tell me. Now tell me. Why would Okorondu talk to you? What was he thinking? Just like you, my prince, every man in this kingdom wants the best of the maidens. Amuma is every man's dream of a wife. Everybody in this kingdom knows Amuma. She's very beautiful, and she's the one in the eyes of everyone in this kingdom, including you. Not me, I swear. But Okorondu is not the only contender you have. Just start talking. Say everything you know about this.
I think he really has something to say.
Why do you say so?
My instinct tells me that.
Chinasa, since when did your instinct start telling you things?
It does every time.
You wish.
But Amuma, would you? I mean, can you?
Would I? Can I? What?
Can you tell me what you want in a man? I'm aware the prince is interested in you. Even Omenka and Okoloma. These are just the few who were courageous enough to speak with you. I know there are others too. Why don't you want to take any of them serious?
Maybe because there's nothing about them that interests me.
Even the prince? He's every woman's dream.
Chinasa, it's none of my business. I am Amuma. Amuma is Amuma. Not every woman. Please. Can you tell me about the new man in your life?
Jumping into conclusions without facts is your way of life. And I'm used to you like that.
I am sorry. Amuma is your friend. So am I.
I apologize for taking her out to him. The reason I did that was because I didn't know you were serious with her. Moreover, he seems to be more into her.
He's the best among all the men that I have been with. And I hope to make it work with him. But now that Amuma is in the picture, I don't think I will succeed. But why is every man after her, by the way? First it is the prince, now my Okoloma. Is she better than all of us?
Men look for different things. Having said that, you and I know that Amuma is blessed.
And we are cursed.
I wouldn't say that. But listen, if Okoloma is going to be your man, Amuma or not, you will have him. Just play your card well.
Tiasa, my friend. I know my card and I plan to play. Hey, how is your new man from Akama?
I have told you already. We are still getting to know each other better.
I pray it works out for both of you, so I'll have less maidens to fight over my man with.
You see why I said you are sick. Simbaka.
I'm not sick.
What territory?
Mama,
What was that?
what was that?
I saw what you were doing with the staff.
What was I doing with that? I was just waving playfully.
So I am hallucinating, okay? Get me some water to drink.
Yeah, Mama.
It is an important staff. The staff which shall lead and protect your unborn child for the rest of his life. It shall lead him to his destiny and help him fulfill the destiny. I am sure you heard exactly what I said already. Step out and go.
I thought it was a dream. So this is real.
Do not be afraid, for I am a good spirit, sent to guide, to guard, and protect your coming child. But you must help me. Step out now, and I shall show you what you must do.
Here it is. The miracle staff. Your son has the right privilege to possess it. Go on. Take the staff. Keep it. And hand it over to your son when he comes of age.
Why should I trust a boy? How do I know you are a good spirit? Like you said. Show me your face.
Those that believe without doubts in their hearts are blessed. You can stand my voice, but not my face. from me all the days of his life. The gods are with you.
The water. Are you no longer dressed? I just remembered that holy day that the water of life fell on me. I don't know what that means. Mama, I'll be in Oboma's house.
Be careful.
I do not need a soothsayer to tell me that you have grown cold towards me before I will know. It's very clear from your attitude lately. My lord, I came to ask you, what have I done wrong?
Iberi, listen. I'm sorry that you feel that I'm not giving you the attention you desire. I have a life to live as well.
A life that does not involve me, you mean?
What are you insinuating?
You know how I feel about you. You know that I have feelings for you, and you cannot deny that.
I never knew you caught feelings for me. We are friends. And as friends...
I don't want to be your friend, Okoloma. Don't you understand? I want to be more than friends with you. Why is that hard for you to understand?
It's not about you. It's about me. I honestly wish I could change the way things are, but I can't. My heart is with someone else.
Amuma, right? Your heart is with her.
Now, who was that? Oh, that was Omenka, the son of Oboma.
I haven't heard that name before.
According to him, he lives in Okorondu where he trades with the merchants that come there. He's doing well for himself by the look of things.
I obviously do not know him. Did he tell you why he was looking for me?
Maybe to take you to Okorondu so that you join his business.
That's a joke, I suppose.
Of course. Why else would a grown man be looking for a grown woman when both are single?
Papa, did he tell you that?
Not in so many words anyway, but I could tell her.
Thank you very much. Let me go and prepare your dinner while you keep thinking.
And she cuts the discussion short again. Exactly how she avoids every discussion concerning suitors. Hey, gods of our land, will she ever be married
Amuma video, Amuma demo. Hey, 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 oh Bambada. Feature, 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 Nikago. Hey, 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 oh Bambada.
Why don't you ever stay in your house?
Yes, that should be because I am a busy man who always have things to do.
Things like chasing after every light-skinned lady with your eyes.
That was before I found the love of my life.
Talking about which? How is she?
Beautiful always. I heard from the grapevine that all maidens from that place are the same. Maybe you should get one for yourself.
You know I don't have time for any woman right now.
Suit yourself. As for me, I strongly believe that she's the one for me.
Anyways, I'm happy for you.
So,
when do I get to meet her? When do I get to
very
meet her?
soon. Soon, I believe.
Off to the farm. Oboma,
You need to get one for yourself so that you become a man like me.
I don't have time for any woman right now.
Okay.
Hey, oh Bambada.
It's a good thing that he is thinking about women. Every man should.
She's from Umezu. Yes. He now frequents Umezu to see the new maiden that he believes is his soulmate.
Have you been going to Ugezu with him?
I believe the day he will eventually go to pay her bride price. I will.
Not even show any remorse for his actions. Because obviously, he felt he has not done anything wrong. In all fairness, my good friend, can you possibly stand before any deity and swear that Okoloma has done anything wrong, apart from you having feelings that was and is never there? How could you say that, Chinasa? How? I don't understand you. Going after another maiden when I'm with him is not wrong. Ebere, you know me. I say my mind with amazing boldness at all times. And your said mind is this thing you're saying to me right now. Let me say it real then. Why are you bent on frustrating yourself over Okoloma? I already told you how I feel about him. The feeling is so deep, Chinasa, so please do not dismiss it as nothing. And in all fairness to the young man, he has told you he doesn't feel the way you feel about him. Why are you finding that difficult to understand? Why are you being insensitive? Why? I'm only being reasonable. You don't have to force yourself on Okoloma when you can pick from the choice of men you have. Thank you for the advice. But no thanks, because I do not need it. I'm only being honest. There are so many men you can choose from within and outside this kingdom when you decide to become serious with your life. Let Okoloma be.
Amuma video, Amuma demo. Hey, 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 oh Bambada.
Greetings. You must be the one looking for me. I'm here now.
Greetings. Omeka is my name. I was here the other day, but I'm not around.
My father told me that you visited. Can I help you?
If you don't mind. Can you sit down and chat?
Why not? I'll get you a seat.
I see what they mean. Her aura is so strong. It felt like I was losing my mind. Now what is this merchant of torture doing here?
You scared him away.
I just want to understand what this whole confusion is. So you've been going to Okoloma to show yourself cheeky and funny? This is one thing I hate about you, Ogosi. You know how to twist things out of proportion. Not to read useless meanings into what I am saying. But you know for sure that I am making a valid point. Do you know how many times I've been here in the past 1 week? And you shamelessly confirmed to me that you've been going to beg him to please, Ogosi, please. I never told you I went to beg. When will you maidens of our land go up and stop falling under men as if they are gods? Huh? You know what? Say why you are here and leave. Because I am sick and tired of this meeting already. I need you to help me plait my hair tomorrow. How much? That? I don't have the time, okay? Go and check other meetings. And if you do it for me, I'm going to bring Okuloma here to apologize to you.
You are not only a wise woman, but you're equally blessed by the gods.
My friend, everyone is blessed by the gods in one way or the other.
True. But you know what I'm saying? There is something different about you. Everyone knows that.
Again, everyone is different in their own ways.
Don't even act like you don't know what I'm saying. There is something about you that stands you out. Maybe that's why all the men are after you.
Yes, sir. I do understand you sometimes. You of all people should know me by now. All those things don't matter to me.
You have to make a choice. The prince is good. Omeka the merchant is good as well. But if you ask me as your friend, I'll advise you go for the prince.
Really? Because he's a prince?
Maybe. Omeka is good, but you don't know much about him. As for Okoloma...
Oh, China's enough. Enough already. I am not here to discuss these men. I am here for us to talk about something else.
You have to put your mind to it.
But like I said, I don't want to talk about them. Please, I visited you so that we can discuss something better. You know why I'm here.
Fine, I give up.
Let's close the chapter.
Okay. If you start the topic, we'll discuss it immediately. You know me now.
You're so funny. Okay.
Ekemakeje is our first.
I'm a man and I know when a man wants a woman.
So what if I want Amuma? Why is that a problem?
You're Omenka, right?
Omega is my name.
Omenka, I understand you spend the better part of your life in the other part of the world.
I was born here. This is my father's land, and I belong here.
The point I'm making is that you could have made your choice of women over there to Georgia. I mean, beautiful women of Anna, and the rest of them from Omamba. Why didn't you make your choice then? Why come here to disrupt the flow of things?
I sincerely don't understand what you're trying to make.
The point I'm trying to make is that Amuma belongs to me. And everyone in this kingdom knows that.
Her father, Okorondu, made it clear to me that she is very, very single. And I'm sure.
Don't try me.
Is this how insecure she is? Why is he trying to pick up a fight with me because of a male woman? I am happy you witnessed it firsthand. That prince you're looking at sacked me from the palace just because I was interested in him. Can I advise you? Remove your eye from that maiden, Amuma. Remove your eyes from her and look for other maidens. Because this prince you are looking at can kill because of her. Never. I listen to Mamadi. I said never. I respect people, but I fear no one. Along the coastal water of Omombala, I already overcame the spirit of fear. This is now a fight. Let's see who wins the maiden. Eh? You want to go into battle with the prince over a maiden? Don't allow these words to leave your compound, because it sounds very stupid to the ear.
I respect you so much, my prince.
Just like you respect everybody. That doesn't make me special.
I respect everyone because everyone needs to be respected. But going to Omenka and sending a Bekwe to Okoloma, warning them to stay away from me, is something I don't like. That is enough reason for me to lose the respect I have for you.
I did the right thing. They needed to be warned.
I don't like that. My prince, I am your friend. Yes, but that doesn't stop me from talking to other people. I'm a free maiden of this land. I mean, don't you understand that?
That's where the problem lies. You're not just a free maiden of this land. You're destined to end up in the palace. I don't know why you find it difficult to accept that we're not just friends. We're more than friends.
My prince, please stop it. Don't let ideas form in your head. I am your friend as much as I'm friends to other people. I don't know how you're seeing this. I am a free maiden of this land and I have the right to associate with anybody I want to. Please, my prince, I beg you in the name of the gods. If you want this our friendship to continue, then you have to respect that. Let go.
This is not good. And I have been thinking you are on top of it already. Not only are those men after her, Etiko can make it into room to woo her by telling them that she's still single. I don't know what to do. I've tried all I could to make her understand how much I care, how much I love her. And what are you doing? Are you giving up? You, my son, a warrior of this kingdom, give up? How dare you suggest that before me? How dare you? But I don't want to. I truly love her. But for how long will I continue like this?
For as long as it takes to make that maiden your wife. Listen to me. That maiden is a special one. She belongs to this palace. And somehow, my son, your destiny is tied to ours.
Truly? How do you?
On a good day, I will answer you how. But now you have to understand that she is your wife. With her help, my son, you are going to become a legend. Someone that will be celebrated in this kingdom for a very long time.
Father, you're still confusing me. You're confusing me.
Son, you don't have to be confused. Okay? Now I have the information that I need, that you still love that woman. Now that you have failed on your own to make her yours, trust me, I am going to step in as your father to assist you fulfill your destiny.
You should have insisted. Even when he said he was staying later. See, here you are worrying yourself. He promised to help me. And I trust him to do that. But why is the king suddenly interested in this? He cared less before. Maybe when you have an only son who's who is madly in love with a woman and cannot live his life without a woman, then you will understand.
Well, we are waiting. And I hope it all ends well. In the meantime, where is Amadi? I've not been seeing him around.
Amadi is fired. I fired him and never want to see him around this palace.
You fired Amadi of all people. Do you know that Amadi can kill because of you?
Oh, Bekwe, don't tell me that. Don't force me into remembering what I've forgotten. I fired him because he had the guts to visit my woman.
For what? Visit Amuma for what?
So he wants to have a life with a woman that has consumed me. Listen, if I see him anywhere around this palace, I will set him ablaze.
Hey, 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 Obama.
Why do I have to do this?
Because you deserve to be happy.
But I'm happy with Okoloma.
Is he happy with you? Ebere, since you have decided to become serious, you need a man that will take you serious as well.
So, this man we talk about, who is he?
I don't know him very well. But Oboma said he is very, very lovely and very, very single.
This man we talk about, does he know about me?
You ask so many questions. Just follow my lead. No thinking. Tomorrow you must follow me to Akama.
I understand.
Papa, none of those men has ever said anything to me about relationship. They barely spoke.
As if you allow them to do that.
I have never stopped any man from saying anything to me. Never.
I heard from the grapevine that most of them lose their voices as soon as they look at you.
How possible is that, Papa? Have I not suddenly turned to a deadly masquerade that forces people to lose their voices?
A lot of them will desire you, but very few of them will be bold enough to approach you. So be wise.
I should be wise.
Yes. So far, Princess Vedike is the only man that has been bold enough to tell you his intentions. I feel that he may be the only man that is that bold.
Papa, to be honest, I have never seen you this worried.
You have not been observant well. A lot of things worry me. Even be your father worries me.
Papa,
So, this is your first time in Akama.
I have no business here.
How about now?
What about me?
I like you.
You do? Thanks.
At first, when Chinasa made mention of your name, when she talked about you, I was reluctant about it. But seeing you now, I changed my mind.
I believe in friendship first. So I think we should start with that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
In Akama, styles mean different things to different men. We do not allow women in their monthly cycle to touch our styles. Because we do not know the very woman seeing her monthly cycle, we don't allow women to touch it. I'm sorry.
I have not heard about that. was just going to touch it.
Sorry for that. Can we join them now?
Okay.
Amuma video, Amuma nemo.
You see, Diana, my son is interested in that maiden. If you have not seen, have you not heard it?
Your Majesty, I had so.
You heard right. Now, from what has been revealed about her, I am now more convinced that their destinies are tied to one another. Don't you think so?
Your Majesty, your son, our prince, is a noble man. And by right, he deserves a special woman.
Exactly, Sidiano. Exactly. But the maiden in question has not given her consent. In fact, it appears as if she is very reluctant to do that. I called you here to ask you, Sidiano, because I believe you will know. Do you have any explanation for that?
Your Majesty, her choice of a life partner has been decided by the gods. We humans are not allowed to interfere. We must not.
I think I understand what you are saying, and I know where you are coming from. But you see, as men in positions of authority, don't you think we have a duty to assist her and guide her to make the right choice?
Your Majesty, in whatever we do, we must ensure that we don't force her decision. Such will amount to an affront on the gods and our ancestors. And you know what that means. One mother will rise with anger, in so much anger.
I do not understand. I have been waiting for your feedback. Is it ever going to come? Oh, I did not know I was supposed to get back to you on that. Not exactly, but I'm curious. What do you think? Okay. He is not my type. So we're leaving it at friendship. You're not serious. That man is the best. You must not lose him. Chinasa, you are just as single as I am. I wonder why you did not go for him if it was so. Yes! Why did you settle for his friend if he was the best? Hmm? There is a man for every woman. And what makes you think that Ebube Luchukuzo is for me? Hmm? Wait. Did Okoloma ask you to find me a distraction while he goes after Amuma?
What? That is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. Why would you think of that?
I am beginning to think the worst. Yes, and that is because Okoloma is the only man in my heart. Kangwakwagi.
Ebere,
Ha.
what has come over you? Ebere!
For a maiden to refuse your advances means that there is problem.
Oboma, do not read meaning into this. There's nothing wrong in starting with friendship first. It's a step.
If a maiden wants you, then that step becomes unimportant.
I don't know about that.
Or are you as usual? Not ready to get into any relationship?
Oboma, don't get yourself worked up. Nothing has gone wrong yet. By the way, why are you acting as if your life depends on my going out with this man?
Yes. Maybe so that you start thinking like a man. Yes. Like a grown man who will one day get a wife and start producing offspring. And a real man should not be laughing like a fool.
Oboma, think less about me so that you live longer.
Yes. Good advice. I think I truly need to live longer.
You have to.
You sure, Kaneme?
Your Majesty.
Your daughter has the mandate of the gods, and only a show of spirituality will dear heart of any man.
Show of spirituality.
Yes. And I sincerely believe you know what I am saying.
Your Majesty, your plan sounds good. But my problem is that she does not even know about her destiny yet. And this CDN this year instructed that we should keep it away from her until the right time.
The right time. Ishio Academy, I understand the implication of her destiny. And by the gods, I am going to assist her actualize it.
I trust your judgment. I will equally be happy to see her settle up to her destiny.
Then I will ask you to do me just one favor. Trust me to do what I said. I will assist your daughter actualize her destiny. But you have to go back to the place and ask her to come and see me.
Your Majesty, you may see what if you get me. I will try my best. I'll try my best.
Seriously, Omenka, do not make me regret my action. I came here because Amanda said you have something important to discuss with me. Why are you looking at me as if I took you unawares?
If I tell you that I'm not surprised, then I'm lying. I never discussed anything with Amadi. He practically cooked up to bring you here.
Are you serious?
I am very serious, August. I know your place. At least 3 days ago, I was at your place to buy gin for your mother. If I have anything important to discuss with you, I'll come to your place for it. I am not the kind of man that derives pleasure in asking women to come to them.
Why would Amanda play such a useless game with me?
August, leave Amadi for me to handle. Trust me on this. I will do it better.
I have no reason not to answer the king's call.
My daughter, you are special. You're special.
You have always told me that's my father. And sometimes, I believe I am. But, what has it got to do with this? Do you know why the king sent for me?
You are not the only maiden in Ugezu.
That I'm aware of.
Yet you are the only maiden the royal family is interested in.
Papa, I have this feeling that the call has to do with the prince.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure it is.
Papa, the truth is, the prince does not seem to have the qualities of my ideal man. So I cannot be with him. I just can't.
This is interesting. You've never told me that before. My daughter, what do you desire in your ideal man? It's okay, please. Let me into your life. You're my daughter. Let me into your life.
Papa, if there is anything I'm sure of, then that is the fact that my ideal man has to be very special.
Special in what way?
Anyway, Papa. Anyway.
In that case, the prince is special, don't you think so?
Something more than that. It has to be more than just being from a royal family. Papa, my man has to be special. He has to exhibit power, authority. It has to be something from the gods. Something outstanding. I don't know how to explain it, Papa, but when I see that man, I will know. It's not the prince. Certainly not him. I know what I'm talking about.
Amanda, I went to Omega and he confirmed
on earth would you play a useless game on me? What are you saying?
I did what I did just to confirm. When you told Anadu that young men of this kingdom are like chickens, was Omega.
Playing a useless game. I'm going to prove to you that I am still that Ogosi that is never afraid of anyone.
But you were afraid. When you were standing with Omega, your body was shaking. Listen, Ugosi, listen, Ugosi. Drop this ego. Humble yourself and get a man for yourself. Get a man. I am a man among men. If you will give what I'm telling you now a thought, it will amaze you to hear that I, Amandi, will turn your life around.
But a he-goat.
Me, he-goat, I agree. But you're a she-goat. Let the he-goat and she-goat get married. Eh? Yeah. Let's get married.
The king has always been interested in your relationship with Amuma. So, this is different. What might not have a mind? Yes. But father, you already know that. I'm surprised you're asking because the last time we spoke, you promised to help me. Is there anything wrong with my asking you again? Well, nothing has changed. I still want to make her my wife, just that she's still not taking me seriously. I see. She is still not taking my son seriously. That is all I needed to know. She's not taking me seriously? No, not exactly. I just wanted to confirm that you are still interested in her. Why? For all I care, he was only trying to know what you've achieved. Anyone with a brain will know that this is more than that. There he goes again with the insult. I apologize if you feel insulted. But you should have known that father is up to something. Really? Up to what? I shouldn't be bothered if I knew.
Ah, you mean you have not heard about that yet?
I don't think I have that time to go around town making inquiries on what has been happening to everyone.
And you think you should waste your time on a maiden that men fight for?
Principal Bedike is trying to use his influence to scare men away from Amuma. I'm not scared.
Unfortunately, you do not just have the prince to contend with. Yes. Omenka is successful. Every maiden will choose him over you. Do you know why? He has his money in notes. And he knows how to spend it on people. Yes. Every maiden, of course, except me.
Good to know. However, I heard you found a new love somewhere in Nakama. Congratulations.
He is only a friend.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I think you should make him much more than a friend. Nice dude.
right when you said the king was up to something. It's true, right? It's with Amuma. Yes, I said it. Why did he invite Amuma to the palace without telling me?
They seem to be having a very serious discussion.
About me?
I am not sure. There was no mention of your name. I am sorry, this may not be about you. I hate to say this, but I think the king is planning to get a new bride.
What? He must be joking. Amuma is the one I want and the one I must have.
So, my child, what do you have to say about what I just said to you now?
For once in my life, Your Majesty, I feel like someone really understands me.
And I'm happy to be the one.
Sincerely, I do not know that which will make my man special. But what you just suggested sounds perfect.
Listen, my child. Spiritual strength is the highest quality any man can possess. And I am happy to inform you that it takes a special maiden like you to understand that.
Between you and I, Your Majesty, if I'm able to find that man who will take my breath away by his spiritual strength, I swear by the gods, I will be his wife.
And I will help you find him. Listen, at the appropriate time, you will find out why I decided to get involved in this. But now, the only task ahead, which is our goal, is to assist that special maiden of my land, that is you, to achieve her destiny.
I'm honored, Your Majesty.
Greetings, my prince.
Greetings to you. I didn't know you have a reason to visit the palace.
Oh, I was in a meeting with your father, the king.
Okay, and you're leaving without asking to see me.
Sorry, my mind was fully occupied. So sorry.
Anyway, your apology will be accepted only if you do visit my chambers. Then I will entertain you and
Oh, no, my prince. I can't. Not today. I'm already running late. Maybe some other time.
Okay. Please,
I hope you understand, please.
Amuma video, Amuma demo.
Father, I'm no longer comfortable with this, and you know it.
You are uncomfortable with what exactly?
First, you asked me if I was still interested in Amuma. I said yes. You invited her to the palace for a private meeting without letting me know. Is it right?
Sit down.
But I will not sit down until you tell me what is going on.
Ebubedike, I am doing everything possible to build a great future for my son. Is that bad?
It does not add up for keeping me in the dark.
Listen, if only you will calm down, behave yourself and sit down, then most likely I will tell you everything you need to know.
Pinasa! Pinasa! Oh, thank the gods you are still here.
You are late.
Am I? But we can still make it.
I'm not sure.
What do you mean you're not sure? Come on now.
Don't even act like you're sad. I suppose you have your priorities.
No, not that. I am coming straight from the palace.
Didn't I just mention priorities? You now visit the prince? Okay, tell me everything. Please,
Please, there is nothing to tell. And do not get silly ideas into your head, my dear friend. The king only invited me for a meeting. Please.
Oh, that is getting more interesting. The king invited you for a meeting?
Yes. And there is nothing, my dear, please. I believe when we're going, we'll keep talking and I'll tell you everything.
You are not happy with the information.
Why?
Father, why should I be happy?
Listen to me, Ebubedike. I am doing this to help you. Therefore, you should be happy.
By allowing me to test with other men. Is that supposed to help me, Father?
Listen to me. I am going to put Amuma in a position where she can no longer say no to you. Why are you not seeing this from that angle?
Father, you are getting me more confused. How do you think I'll win the contest?
And what makes you think you cannot win the contest?
Father, I'm calling on contest. To the best of my knowledge, it's a deadly contest where men come out to test their chance. Father, you know I've never competed in any competition like that. So why will you resurrect it suddenly and attach it to my marriage to Amuma?
Listen to me, my son. You are lucky. Count yourself lucky that you have a father who is a king. And your father is a wise man. I agree with you that you have never taken part in Nkone will contest before. And equally, you don't do chance. But let me give you this assurance, my son, that this your first time of participating in that contest is going to be your best because you are going to win. I ask you just for one thing, my son. Allow me to start this process. Please.
The king promised to help you choose a husband,
I think he has plans.
and you will go with his plans.
It seems his plans would help me make the right choice.
Tell me about his plan.
I think I know a little about it. He promised that it will ensure that the man I will eventually get married to would be the man I would love and respect. He has good intentions. He does.
Of course, he has good intentions. He always does. Let's see how it goes.
I'm not particularly confident, but I trust Father. He has good intentions.
What if his good intention fails? Let's face this, my prince. The only advantage you have over other men of this kingdom is the title prince added to your name.
Oh, now you're saying that I do not deserve Amuma?
No. All I am saying is that trying to woo her privately is safer than competing with other men publicly. No.
Since wooing her privately, like you said, is not yielding fruit, isn't it better I try it the other way?
But,
Enough, Ebekwe. Since you're not being supportive, you better keep mute.
Oh, you really think I've not been supportive?
To you, you're doing something, but to me, you're not doing anything. You're dragging me back. Listen. Father has a good plan. We need to support him.
Your Majesty, it has been long since the festival of Ugezu was on.
Ishewoba, if I should understand what you are saying, it simply means you agree with me that the best time to call the festival is now.
Exactly. Exactly.
Your Highness, it's a welcome idea as far as I know. Thank you.
At least we'll have something to distract us from all our troubles.
Sheikora, please. I want to believe you know that the festival of Ugezu is a sacred festival that is very dear to our hearts as Ugezu people. And therefore nobody should refer to it as being a distraction.
Your Majesty, as you know that.
The festival is going to be greater, even mightier this time around. I called us, the elders in council, to intimate us of my plans.
Hey, let's talk, man. Let us hear it. Let us hear it.
You have our undivided loyalty, Your Highness. Yes, we are going to maintain the same standard of the festival as we inherited from our forefathers and our ancestors. We're going to maintain the same standard. But the only area I intend to bring a new twist or a kind of change is in the area of the price.
I don't know why Obumneke should bother you with such information.
Because he understands how important it is to me for you to start thinking seriously about settling down.
The maiden and I are friends already.
Ebubelu Chukwuzo, you are too old to be friends with a maiden. It is a total waste of your time.
She suggested it herself. What am I supposed to do? Force her to go into a relationship with me?
Hey, am I supposed to teach you how to woo a woman? Don't you know that sometimes a woman suggests being friends with somebody just to let you know she's not desperate? It is now left for you, the man, to change the terms.
I believe it's a step. Though I have my reasons for accepting her terms that way.
Your only reason for accepting it is that you are too reluctant about being a man.
Mama, did Obum tell you where this maiden is from?
Does it matter?
She's from Umezu. Does that matter?
What? He didn't mention that.
Academy, sit down. I can no longer be part of this meeting. And I want to make it categorically clear that my own daughter, Amuma, will not be the prize. Listen, Amuma, his daughter has the mandate of the gods of this land. Ishio Academy knows about this mandate even more than I do. I am surprised. He is misbehaving. That is, you have to let us in completely. After all, we are the decision makers. What mandate does she have? You see, Ikora, I sincerely want you to understand I am not in a position to give you details now. But at the right time, everything will be revealed.
I am a bit confused here. Confused about what? About your comment. Like you said, he already knew about the mandate that his daughter has. Then why is he not in agreement with your plan to get his daughter the right man?
Listen to me, but do not bother yourself about Ishio Academy. My concern here is the maiden in question. Her consent is what I need, not that of Ishio Academy. My daughter will never consent with whatever I disagree with. I don't know. You're talking about your daughter who is your daughter, yes, and just your daughter. The maiden we are talking about is not just the daughter of Ishio Academy. We are talking about a maiden who is the daughter of the gods of this kingdom. Ishio Academy has got absolute no powers over that maiden. No, I'm asking you, are you alright at all? Are you alright? How can you say that you're okay to be the prize of Nkonyonwe Festival? How?
Because somehow I am fully convinced that that is the path I must walk through.
No, it is not right. I will not let my daughter be exposed in such a silly manner. Never has a human being be the reward for the winner of Nkonyonwe contest. It's never done. I've never seen it.
Papa, seriously, I do not understand you. You have always told me how special I am.
Yes.
Maybe this is one of the signs. Don't you understand?
That exposure is too much for you. It's too much. Now, what happens if the wrong man wins? Will you marry him just because you have been fixed as the prize? Eh? Now get this into your skull. The king already knows my stand on this. And you must stand with me. You will never be the prize. Yes. You will not be the prize.
Papa, what if this is the only chance for me to be married? Would you stop it? Would you? Papa.
but sighing. Ishe is only acting rationally.
Amuma is close to him. I feel if he does not give his consent, he will not agree to that.
Why are you doing this? No, why are you giving me the impression you don't even know the woman you want to spend the rest of your life with? What is this?
But I don't understand what you mean by that.
Listen, I spoke to that maiden once, and she gave me the impression of a strong-willed maiden. She's not one that we have to secure her father's consent to do anything. This is all about her destiny.
But Father, I don't want it like that. Please.
Son, I'm doing this for you. So please, don't give me that attitude.
By the gods, Amuma is the only woman I wish to spend the rest of my life with. And it has to be by with her father's consent. I don't want it another way, Father. Please.
Isidian, you cannot say you did not see this coming.
Ichiyakanume, Isidian does not see everything. The gods let me see what they want me to know. What they show me is what I show the people.
So ask the gods if they approve of this, because I do not. I do not.
Why?
Why? You're asking me why? Isidian, you have daughters. Would you be comfortable with putting up your daughter, your own daughter, as the prize for such a contest? Where men test all categories of charms. Would you be comfortable?
Ichiyakanume, my daughters do not have the same destiny as yours. If Onyamara their circumstances are not the same. If the gods are not objecting, then they are supporting. Don't forget, the gods have a mandate with your daughter Amuma. Ichiyakanume, their mandate. The gods can never support what will stop your daughter Amuma from fulfilling their mandate.
I was not comfortable with this. I'm here to see a woman that will make me to contest for attention with other men. Father said she has the mandate of the gods, and it equally circles around my destiny.
How does that add up?
I don't know. He said marrying her will make me a legend, though he promised to explain later.
And if you don't win the contest?
I trust Father completely.
You see, my prince, I understand how you feel about Amuma. I equally understand if you believe what the king said about becoming a legend if you get married to her. But this is too risky.
You see, life is all about risk. We take risk every day.
Not this kind of risk. This is a foolish risk.
What? Listen, if you don't have anything positive to say, you better remain quiet.
I understand how you feel, Michelle. Sincerely, I understand your stand on this.
No, you do not, Your Majesty.
I do. Yes. You feel that it is humiliating to have your daughter in that position. But if you will listen to me, if you will permit me, I will tell you that it's actually a privilege for your daughter to be in the position.
I do not know what to think. But I know it is not in my position to change anything. The gods know the best for her.
I am glad. I am glad you are reading positive meaning into this. And I'm happy you are involving the gods because everything has to do with the gods. On that note, we are going to proceed with our plans. Preparation plans.
You finally gave your consent?
Not like you are going to listen to me.
In as much as I know that this is a path for me to walk through, I wouldn't still go ahead without your blessings.
Why are you convinced?
Because being single at this time doesn't make me happy.
You and I know you can have your choice of man without going through this.
And we also know that making decisions are very difficult for me. But I believe that this will make it easier.
It's alright. It's alright. You have my blessing. I pray the will of the gods be done.
Thank you.
Rolling.
And you think we should be discussing this? It is not true. Are you alright?
Is it true that the king wants to make an price for the contest? Is that all we're discussing? True then.
Would you have a problem with that? Why do you sound so worried? I wouldn't be worried. Well, that could be any man.
Me too. I'm equally disappointed in you and your decisions. Okay. Okay. Equally disappointed with you and your plans. In you.
What else do I expect to get? Because you have no man in this kingdom to call your own. So your judgment has to be selfish. Nonsense.
Look at her. She's so funny. How?
Amuma video, Amuma demo. Obama. Feature, Chicago.
I knew I'll find you here.
Why do I have this feeling that you are stalking me?
I will not call it stalking. I am just well guided. Ah. Eh?
I don't see it from that angle.
How do you see it?
Just like I explained earlier. Knowing the prize, I believe it's only men who are not in relationships that we contest.
And you've suddenly forgotten how crazy most men are about Amuma. I'm sure most of them will be willing to end their relationship just for a chance with her.
The king must have a reason for this.
And Amuma should come up with a reason to say no to being the prize.
Why? What if she cannot? It was the king's decision, not hers.
How do I expect you to understand? After all, your man is not from Ugezu. Just like your friend, you always think about yourself alone.
What is the meaning of this? Eh? Take your time, oh. In fact, go your way. Nonsense.
Sarah, let me go there.
No. I will get us some water together. I'll be right back.
You.
Thank you for helping me out.
Stop thanking me, Okorondu. Whatever I do for you, I do for myself too. Hmm? Will you participate in Nkonye Welu contest that they are planning?
I knew she was being nice for a reason.
Will you?
Nkonye Welu contest is a prestigious contest for all the able-bodied men in this kingdom. Do you think I'm not man enough to participate in the contest?
The prize has changed. Have you heard?
Does that matter?
I did not think you would take part in the contest.
Why?
You deserve better, Okoloma. You deserve a woman who loves you for you. And not because you win a competition.
We are not talking about Amuma, are we?
She has always been the center of our discussion. And that is because you have made it so.
What's your problem, Iberi? I thought we've already resolved this.
Please, my love, please. Do not take part in the contest. Please.
Gonyowelo contest. It's a prestigious contest. I want to participate. I will participate. If that's why you've been around me the whole of today. I'm sorry to disappoint you. You can as well leave. I will participate.
Because she's different. No other maiden deserves you, just like no other man deserves her. Can't you get it?
Sometimes it's very hard to talk to her. Sometimes the aura that surrounds her weakens me.
Just like you cannot stop running back to me. It's okay. That he will participate does not mean he will win. That means he's not meant for you. I have other options, Iberi. Ebubelu Chukwuzo is a wonderful man, for instance. Why not give him a chance?
Stop talking about Ebubelu Chukwuzo. Nothing about him fascinates me. I want my Okoloma. I gave up other men because of him. Why can't I get his love back? Why?
Nkonyo Festival has never had this number of contestants before.
Yes. I guess it is influenced by the price.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, young man of my kingdom, I wish to believe that having listened to every single thing we have explained to you so far, that now you understood everything concerning the process.
And for your information, if any of you is confused about anything, this is the right time to ask questions.
Sensible question. Your Majesty, I was wondering if it is possible for us to hear from Amuma. What do you mean by hear from Amuma?
Your Majesty, we are all out to participate in Nkonyewele contest. And she is the prize. But we have not heard anything from her.
Listen,
If you are not convinced about this process, please, you still have time to just go and forget about the process.
Your Highness, please, please, let me clear the air. Young man, Amuma is my daughter, and I am here to represent her. She gave her word that any man that wins the contest, that person she must marry.
I believe that is enough to cheer you up.
Yes, Your Highness. We are ready.
At the right time, Amuma herself will make that same declaration publicly. Now I want you all to go back to your various houses and continue to prepare. As the name goes, Nkonye won the festival. And it simply means whatever you have, whatever you believe you have, you do what? Bring it out. Yes.
The highest number of contestants we have ever had was 5. This is worrisome.
You should have seen how enthusiastic they all were.
Does the king still know what he's doing?
What do you mean by that?
You see, being that the price changed, I was thinking that there would be some kind of restriction about the contestants.
There's nothing like that. Nothing.
This is scary. I don't mean to sound negative, but I think it's better not to participate than to do and fail. You may not be able to live with the heartbreak and shame.
You're being negative again.
I'm sorry, my prince. I can't help it. I hope you win. I just hope you win.
The date has been fixed, and the men are all looking forward to it.
Papa, how do the men look like?
What? What kind of question is that?
I mean, not like it matters though, but I just want to know how they look like.
You asked because it matters to you.
Papa, you need to know that physical attraction is not completely ruled out. I know the kind of man I want.
Amuma, are you sure you are ready to do this? Because it's not too late for you to pull out. If you want to pull out, this is the better time. Once the men gather at the village square, you cannot change your mind. I want you to know that.
Papa, can I be given the opportunity to meet those men before the D-Day?
I don't see how that is possible. When the quality you need in them will be determined on that very day. It's not possible.
I'm looking forward to that day then.
That is what has been happening to us back at home.
I have heard about the contest, but never heard that a woman was made the prize.
This is going to be the first time.
She must be special then.
I think the king is trying to humiliate her. The maiden refused the proposal of the prince, and making her the prize is the king's way of trying to humiliate her.
Whatever. They should sort themselves out. Eh? I say, bury your friend.
That one? She's brooding at home. The man she loves is one of the contestants.
Eh?
Confirming to her directly that he never loved her at all.
Are you serious? Eh? Are you serious? Why are you not worried? And her heart belongs to someone else. So? I think it now makes sense why she insisted we remain friends. Before she said that, you were really not very interested in her. Let's face it. If you say so.
me more about the contest. Who is this man? Which contest? What do you care? No, what's your take there? Yeah? It's for the men of Ugezu. It has nothing to do with us.
Have I ever failed you before, son? Listen, I have all these things worked out. Worked out for you. It breaks my heart to finally see you do not even trust me.
Father, I do. But all those men want to be with Amuma. There's only one prize, and they will do all they can to win the prize.
And as the crown prince, the heir apparent to the throne of this kingdom, you sincerely believe you have no edge over those men?
How do I? As it is, Father, I've never handled charm all my life. But those men play with charms every day.
So you heard?
So I heard, but I wouldn't want to go out there and disgrace myself.
You wouldn't want to go and disgrace yourself. I sincerely believe the time is right for me to show you what I've planned for you. And let us see how you're going to lose that contest.
It is just a contest. Why are you interested in it?
Mom, I'm not. Oboma mentioned it.
Young men of Ugezu always look forward to it. And at some point, it was stopped. But I'm surprised that they've started it again. Oh, by the way, have you heard from Ebere?
Not since the last time she visited Oboma's hospital. I've not tried to reach her either.
Maybe where she's from does not stop her. Well, if you like her so much, you can make it work.
Mama, I can now associate with people of Ugezu.
For a good cause, yes. But you have to promise me that you will be very careful.
Is that the length you can go to see me with a woman?
Just be careful. And always remember who you are.